For this one, we'll go over about how we do it and why we do it. Mainly for the start, we do use worms just to see if there's any fish. So you gotta get in there with them. If it's bait fish or if it is bass, you got a spot. You can do pretty much whatever. Just make sure you keep it moving, or you're gonna get most of the time bait fish or catfish, really. Main reason why we bring the micros most of the time. I'm actually having fun with the new rod there, so I'm just using the big one. Micros would be easier, smaller hooks, shorter line, it goes farther. With this next one, we did get a pretty big one. We didn't get the hook for him. We had the cameras off and mine was facing towards me. Mainly what you're doing is we're using a new one. We're using the Power Bait, I think it's by Berkley. It's a 10-inch worm with a big tail. So all you do is you want to keep it moving. We had a nice current. Worked out pretty good. Not this exact spot, but that's all you're going to do. You're going to give it a pop or two and keep it going. That's our fish. I believe that's a size 4 worm hook. Agamatsu, or however you say it. I've got slow-mo on release. This had just moved up the actual little creek there a bit. I tried another worm, got another small one. The next one's pretty good. I got it with a jig. Next one's going to have a spinner bait and a few other things in there. So the jig has been here, and if you do feel the bite on the way, you should do a little bit of like a spin or a figure eight and then let it sit. Sure enough, it worked. This is our custom little frog there. So you put a sinker on below and it's going to actually float up, so it's sort of like suspended, and so far it's been working. The next one takes quite a bit. It's going to be at 2 times speed. Main thing is you're going to want to hit it, let it like follow it down to the bottom, and then it's going to float up a bit and then hit it. You did feel it on the way, so I let it sit for a while. Usually they'll either sit there or they'll run off with it. So he sat there with it in his mouth for about a good minute, and then I gave her a good yank and he was there. So I was only had my drop shot. I was actually wanted to use a little bit of a split shot. So with that one, I just tried a little bit of a snell knot on the drop shot, and I did another snell knot on the frog. Still got one. We were kicked out of this one, but more by the windstorm. We were right on the actual creek, so there should be no problem with this. When the willow was there, they did crank right off, so you see a big hole when we left because it just broke. The other ones were probably big enough to go right over to us, so we got out of there pretty quick. That's about it. Have a good one.